Welcome back to Science Made Simple. I'm Dr. Boyd the Chemist. Today, we're going to purify some dirty water by making our very own do-it-yourself water filtration system. If you want to try it too, here's what you'll need. You'll need water, dirt or soil, an empty 1-liter bottle, cotton balls, sand, activated charcoal, and you'll need some small rocks. You'll also need something to stir with. As its name suggests, groundwater is water that is in the ground. It exists underneath the surface layer in saturated zones, and it is a part of the natural water cycle. In fact, it plays a vital role in the water that we drink. When it rains on the surface, some of the water runs off into lakes, rivers, streams, oceans, but some of the water actually sinks into the ground. As it goes into the ground, there are several different layers to the ground that help to purify the water until it reaches a large reservoir. This water can then be extracted from the ground and used by us to actually drink. Now, even the groundwater requires some level of purification for us to drink it. However, as it passes through the different layers of the ground, it is being filtered out at each step. So today, we're going to do a demonstration or an experiment to see if we can purify some dirty water. Although the do-it-yourself water filtration system that we're going to build today is not an exact replica of what water passes through as it goes through the ground, it will give you an understanding of just how powerful that process is. So I hope you really pay attention. Let's give it a try. As far as safety is concerned, this experiment is very safe, so no need for goggles, lab coats, or gloves. That said, no matter what the water looks like at the end of this experiment, do not drink the water. That is because it likely still has bacteria in it that make it unsafe to drink. We would probably need to boil the water and/or add chemicals to the water after the filtration process in order to make it safe to drink. Do not drink the water. First, cut your empty water bottle in half with scissors. Once you've cut the bottle in half, turn the top half upside down and add cotton balls to it. Then place the upside down top half in the bottom half so that the cut open portion of it is at the top. Now, add a layer of sand on top of the cotton balls. Add your activated carbon on top of the sand. You can actually purchase activated carbon or charcoal online, but I extracted mine from a Brita filter, which contains more than just activated carbon, but it will do for our purposes. Your last layer will be the small rock. Okay, add water to your container with the dirt in it. Stir up the dirt as much as possible. We will use this dirt and water mix as our dirty water. Here's the moment of truth. Slowly pour your dirty water onto the rock layer of your do-it-yourself water filtration system. Now we wait to see what comes out of the bottle. Whoops, I didn't add the last bit slowly enough, so I had a little accident. But the filter is still intact and working. You can see that the water is coming out just fine. So how does this work? Well, the small rocks in the top layer removes large impurities like leaves, dirt, or insects. The activated carbon layer then absorbs undesirable chemicals that may be present. The sand removes small impurities that still remain. And the cotton layer holds the system in place while providing some extra fine filtering. The end result is water that is much cleaner than the dirty water we started out with. I must reiterate that the water is not safe to drink, so do not drink the water. To be honest, I thought the water would come out clearer than this. If my system were a little taller and had thicker layers, I suspect the water would be even clearer. But still, this is pretty cool.